TV's TV. He is the most known president of all. He banned slavery in America and freed the blacks from imprisonment. In 1861, Abraham Lincoln was elected the 16th President of the United States. He made a huge impact on American society when he abolished slavery. In 1863, he was born in Kentucky, 12th of February 1809, and his parents were both born in Virginia. Their names were Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks. When he was 8, his father got removed from Kentucky, and then they moved to India. It was a wild region at the time when he moved there. His mother died when he was only 10 years old. He married Mary Todd and had 4 boys, only one of whom got to maturity. In the year 1858, he ran against Stephen A. Douglas for senator, but he lost the campaign. As president, he built the Republican Party into a strong national organization. Further, he rallied most of the Northern Democrats to the Union cause. 1st of January is a memorable day for most Americans because that is the day of freedom for the descendants of the slaves. In 1864 was Lincoln re-elected as president. Good Friday, April 14th, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated in Ford's Theater by John Wilkes Booth. He was an actor and he thought that he was helping the South, and the results were completely opposite of what John thought would happen. And now we have Mr. Lincoln on the show. Welcome, Mr. Lincoln.
Thank you for bringing me on this electrical window show.
So, you fought in the Civil War?
Not really. I had people working for me, but I still did my share, doing the laundry.
Really?
No, I'm just making a joke. But I still did not fight in the battlefield.
What were you really doing?
I was doing the office work. I sent troops, 75,000 of them, to the southern regions.
Do you have any experience in military?
Studied the art of military in school, but as my interest grew, I started looking into the strange art.
You're self-taught?
Yes indeed I am.
What is your life motto?
Well, I've always thought that most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be.
What do you do for a living?
I used to be the President of the United States.
Why aren't you dead?
Well, my friend invented the time machine, and since I had done my share for the country, I decided to check to the future.
But when the fighting was going on, how did you get so many people on your side?
Well, I knew that if my enemy wouldn't have any slaves, they would weaken greatly and give us a great power to win. It feels so good being inside.
Yes, it is. But a bird whispered in my ear that you are behind the progressive nature of income tax in the US.
That's true. I signed the Revenue Act of 1862, which established the Office of the Commissioner of Internal Revenue, which became the IRS later on.
What was it like being in office during the Civil War?
It was really hard since we suffered a lot of casualties on the battlefield. And me and my team were under a lot of pressure. And generals were not ready to fight. But on April 9, 1865, the Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrendered. And 6 days later, my body double was assassinated in Ford's Theater.
Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for bringing me on the show.
Það einn í skóla undir hjartað í mér. Með tónlistina í botninu því þetta lag tileinkað þér. En þessi heima